It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Play action now. It's Herbert. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. The man who played his college ball in state at Chapel Hill, Omarion Hampton. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. On the handoff, Hampton heading right. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. From 29, here's 2nd and 8. Pistol here for Herbert. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in! Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Crackle 80.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. 60 back.
They'll go again here with Irving. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the set.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arundé Gadsden, the 2nd. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down, Chargers.
Crowd right.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, L.A. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On 1st down, right back to Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Ocean man is Johnston.
Home troops right. Hey, ram.
Fake the handoff.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Let's go. 19.
Here's Irving. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Carolina first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Watch him do it. He's a five outside off from the music. They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a zone. This is a revelation.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. It's hard to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 14, Chargers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
On play action, now Herbert. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 62 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes, like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Liking 18.
They'll look to throw. That one's taken in. That's Noah McMillan. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Chargers' 42 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
3. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolves, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work where the defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Troy Franklin, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Carolina. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Fitzgerald down for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Tarheed still there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Go.
They'll go again with Hampton. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. There, met and dropped before he can get a return go.
28-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Kid, this is Irving. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
That's good for the Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Red. 70 Lions. Bronco 80.
Right back to Irving. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
18 Cardinal.
On 2nd and 10, Bill, trying to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
44-yard line.
Cougar 19.
On the handoff, it's Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
You're not. Seven Pirates.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 62-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Chargers 14.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Herbert now on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
On comes the punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
In the hood, in the 30s, 50s, the light me, I walk, they love me, I get up high. But I live from Yonkers, tell y'all loco, we playing it to put the rap game in the trunk on. Man, my money on my mind, got a mirror out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. I show the system,
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
That's good.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 10.
Okay,
3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 19 Lions. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
19.
On first down, here's Irvin. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Dion Henley on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
19 Tigers, 60 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's in! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers! His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is good. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Play action now. It's Herbert. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
Hey, go lion.
Pistol here for Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's pickup, good for 29 yards.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. This one caught at the floor. And he's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point
And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18.
20. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. They
go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box, and then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
60.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Now, faking the give. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Carolina. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Panthers are going to extend their lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
380.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out the third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Set. Kappa. Set.
Throwing, Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up second and goal.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
Chargers 27. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Liking 18. Let's go. Ready, ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And It seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Panther 6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Check. Panther. 18. Hey. Hey. Check that. Check that. Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down right at the
You
line
could just
of
see the
scrimmage.
frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up
Third
off the
down
ground.
and
Like,
4.
there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
Like it.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Unlock line. Unlock line. Let go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Herbert. This one complete right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Chargers.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will score again. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
After the touchdown. Here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, Bronco 80.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down by Justin Avoidable. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
70s.
Back to throw. That's taken in by McMillan. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Liking. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Chance to get him closer to that finish line. It is 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat.
He'll drop the throw. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Go.
Back to the air one more time. Out to his right. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown. continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Herbert now on first down. He'll swing this out to Hampton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down.
On play action now, Herbert. There's that man again, another catch. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Huh.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end left. On 1st down, just trying to make something happen. And the ball's loose on the field. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive massive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stopping with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge